Hi, everyone. We are at closing today with Audrey and Sterling. It's their first closing as first-time homebuyers, and I had a couple questions that I know everyone likes to ask our first-time homebuyers. So, without further ado, what was one thing that surprised you guys most about this process?
I was surprised with how easy and relatively pain-free it was. I've heard a lot of nightmares and people, oh, we're closing and there's just all this paperwork and oh, something went wrong and yada yada yada. And luckily, we didn't have that. Jackie made it pretty straightforward, answered the questions, and
Also, you were very on top of it.
yeah,
And
I didn't tell them to say that, I promise.
it was a quick and easy process.
Yeah, I would say the same. I was also surprised at how many people are involved. Like there's so many people
I've
involved.
heard people say that.
Yeah, that make it go by quicker. That answer every single question or have the answer to a question, and everything happens so quickly. And there's just so many different people to make sure that you're making the right decision, that the sellers are making the right decision. And I think I was just surprised at how many people are involved in this process.
Yep, that's a good point. And then the last question was, if you had one piece of advice that you could share with folks in your position, whether that be a VA buyer or a first-time home buyer, what would that piece of advice be?
Don't be afraid to ask questions. I asked you so many questions.
I love that so much.
I asked her so many questions, and you answered every single one of them. And you had a really long description or made me understand it. It wasn't just because I said so. It was very much trying to get me to understand why things were the way things were, or why the contract was written a certain way. I asked so many questions. I didn't know when we started this process the difference between a title company and a lender. Sorry, Chris. And so I just asked so many things.
And why would you know?
Oh my gosh.
You know?
But that, I think having a realtor that understood that we didn't know what we were doing, and made us feel way more comfortable to ask those questions. I think that I knew I could come to you and be like, okay, so this is stupid. But you never made me feel stupid.
Good.
And you always made me feel understood, and you understood where my questions were coming from.
Sure.
That's how I felt, is that I don't be afraid to ask questions. That would be my piece of advice. And don't be afraid to Google too, or ask somebody who has the same loan that you do.
Mm-hmm.
We asked around. Nobody had a VA loan except for one other person that we knew, and asked them a bunch of questions about it. So find somebody
because they've been there and they've done it.
Find somebody in your situation that can do it.
I think the key takeaway is ask questions.
Yeah.
And maybe find a community of folks that are maybe in the same position or have already done this before you. So
yes.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys want to add?
No.
Go with Jackie. She's the best. She truly is the best. It's really easy. And I think you had a really funny thing that you wanted to say of what surprised you most about this process.
Oh yeah, honestly, you can just buy a house. They'll send you the DocuSign, and you just hit sign all. You don't have to read anything. And worst comes to worst, just flee the country.
Right. So. Flee the country. Okay.
Right. They're really just letting anybody buy houses these days, huh?
Love it. Well, congratulations, you guys.
Thank you.
So excited for the next chapter, and congrats.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.